Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat mga kapatid. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, si Arn, upang magpahayag sa inyo ang aking saloobin patungkol po sa nagaganap na enhanced community quarantine. By the way, this is my first episode of my vlog under the name Musikat ang Musikat. Okay? Now, just to explain briefly what Musikat means, um, sa Tagalog, ang ibig sabihin niyan ay sisikat ka. Okay? Sisikat ka at sisikat. Alright? Now, ang papasikatin natin ngayon ay not really, uh, persons, not just persons, but also we need to highlight the current events and the latest issues out there. Okay, so going back, uh, gusto kong magpahayag ng aking saloobin patungkol po sa nagaganap na enhanced community quarantine at kung maipaliwanag sa inyong lahat kung ano ba to at kung ano ang napapaloob sa memorandum na galing sa Malacanang. Okay? At we will also discuss how it will affect us. Okay. So, I just want to start off by saying that, again, let me just tell you that this is not solely decided by the president. Of course, he had to consult the interagency task force of infectious diseases. So those are composed of agencies who are in charge of managing the COVID-19 situation. Okay? So it's not just him who decides this. Okay? Now, so eto na tayo sa tawag nito, sa first provision ng enhanced community quarantine. So, 'di ba nung nakarang linggo or yung last Sunday, okay, they implemented the community quarantine, okay? And during that with that declaration, they were allowing people to come to Manila or go out from Manila for as long as you are working and you have necessary papers and stuff like that. But this time, this is level up from the previous declaration. So this time around, to give you the enhanced community quarantine in a nutshell, it features the following. Number one, classes are suspended, which has already been suspended even with the enhanced community quarantine. And also, this time around, for enhanced community quarantine, the public transportation will be suspended. Okay. And mass gatherings will be prohibited as well. All right. And also, number 3 is strict home quarantine shall be observed in all households. All right. Movement shall be limited to accessing basic necessities. Provision for food and essential health services shall be regulated. So, ang ibig sabihin niyan, guys, is we will have to stay in our respective homes. Okay? Hindi tayo pwedeng lumabas. Kasi pag lumabas tayo, of course, the police would question us why we go out. Okay? And if we're going to go out, of course, there will be limits on how many people that can go out, who can go out. Okay? Let's say, for example, in a family, if ever you plan to buy some basic necessities like food and other things, only one of them can go to the groceries or to the convenience stores or what have you. Okay? Another thing is, and ito yung pinakamasakit. Okay? Transportation is suspended. Okay? Mass public transport facilities shall be suspended. Meaning to say, walang magbibiyahe ng mga bus, jeepney, MRT, LRT, even ANCAS, or even Grab. So all of these mass transport services are suspended, which really gives a lot of burden to our countrymen because hindi lahat ng mga tao may mga sasakyan. Okay? Lahat ng tao, I think 70% of the people are dependent on public transport. And if they suspend it, what's gonna happen? They could not go to work. Okay? They could not go to the supermarket. They could not even go to the nearest convenience store if they suspend it. So, yun yung pinakamasakit talaga. And, eto pa guys. Eto pa. Only those private establishments providing basic necessities such as food, medicine, public markets, supermarkets, groceries, convenience stores, hospitals, medical clinics, pharmacies, and drug stores. So, yung mga nabanggit ko na mga establishments are only the ones allowed to be open during this time. Mga supermarkets, groceries, convenience stores, drug stores. I'm not sure if it maybe it's including gasoline stations. Kasi 'di ba, even though the mass transport is suspended, meron pa ring mga private vehicles na bumabiyahe. Okay? So, gasoline stations maybe, okay, are still open during this time. Ano pa ba? Siyempre, banks. But of course, the banks are closed but the ATMs are still open. Ano pa ba? Yung mga pawn shops, money transfer services, energy and telecommunications supplies facilities are open. Yun nga lang, this industries or these establishments will have to have a skeletal work schedule, meaning to say they will have to have a flexible work schedule and not all of their manpower can go to work on a certain days. Okay? Kumbaga salit-salitan lang yung pwedeng magtrabaho. Okay? Now, sino ba yung pwedeng magtrabaho during the enhanced community quarantine period? Okay? Oh, by the way, itong enhanced community quarantine period, guys, would last until April 12, if I'm not mistaken, based on the declaration. So, business process outsourcing establishments and export-oriented industries shall remain operational. Okay? Provided that the subject to the condition that strict social distancing measures are observed, the respective personnel are provided appropriate temporary accommodation arrangements by March 18, 2020, and that a skeletal workforce shall be implemented. Okay. Now, regarding sa mga BPO companies, guys, of course, they are known to be operational 24/7 because they are catering to different clients, different companies. Okay? Now, since medyo mahirap yung transportation natin ngayon, yun yung pinag-aaralan, hindi pa na-figure out kung anong gagawin sa mga empleyado na nagwo-work sa call center. Either they will be asked to work from home or the company will provide mass transportation, okay, alang-alang sa kanilang mga empleyado. So, yun yung talagang dapat pagtuunan ng pansin ng mga call centers kasi nga, even if they insist that their employees will go to work, but the fact that there is no mass transportation available, that makes it difficult for them to go to work. Even if may designated na pick-up points, but still, how can the agent go to the pick-up point if there is no mass transportation? So, yun yung mahirap na part. Nonetheless, if the company is willing to pick up each and every employee door to door. So, yun yung pinakamahirap. So, ang naisip ko talaga dito is they should allow their employees to go to work from home. Okay? Work from home yung solution yan. But of course, that's gonna be decided by the shareholders of the company if they will allow, and their respective clients if they will allow such arrangement. Okay? But if they want to continue their operations, they must explore that idea. Okay? Ano pa ba? Ito. Yeah, I think nabanggit ko na to kanina. Okay, ito. Media personnel shall be allowed to travel within the quarantine area provided that within 72 hours, media personnel intending to travel within the quarantine area shall secure an ID card from the Presidential Communications Operations Office. Alright? And also another thing is land, air, and sea travel shall be restricted. So, ang ibig sabihin yan is kung sino man o anumang mga sasakyan ang papasok sa border, there will be a very stringent checkpoint. Kasi nga, 'di ba, hindi pwedeng pumasok yung mga tao sa isang lugar kasi nga enhanced community quarantine na tayo, guys. Okay? Ito pa. Outbound passengers intending to depart the Philippines. So, yun yung gusto mag-abroad. So, they can still depart provided that they must leave the Philippines within 72 hours or else they could not go out. Another thing is the movement of cargoes within, to, and from the entire Luzon shall be unhampered. For this purpose, guidelines for the accompanying crew or personnel of transiting cargoes shall be formulated by the Department of Transportation. Okay? Ito pa. Land, air, and sea travel of uniformed personnel for official businesses, especially for those transporting medical supplies, laboratory specimens related to COVID-19 shall be allowed. And ito pa. The Department of Social Welfare and Development, Department of Labor and Employment, in coordination with Department of Finance, Department of Budget and Management, Department of Trade and Industry, shall formulate programs, projects, and measures for the social amelioration of affected workers and residents of the area subject of the enhanced community quarantine. So these measures may include but shall not be limited to moratorium on lease rentals, advancing a prorated 13-month pay, reprieve in utility bills, and assistance to micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises. So, somehow, mayroon ding binibigay na assistance yung gobyerno in a form of prorated 13th month pay. So, may mga companies kasi that they are giving out 13-month pay in advance. Some of them may be giving salary even for those who could not go to work. Para naman meron silang pangtawid sa isang buwan, sa halos isang buwan na walang trabaho. Okay? And another thing is the extension of deadlines and due dates of, different utility bills, mga loans and stuff like that. Okay? So, ito yung parang silver lining sa kabila ng, enhanced community quarantine. Now, regarding sa mga nagpapa 5-6 dyan, of course, hindi natin alam kung sakop ba sila nito sa reprieve na sinasabi ng deklarasyon. But they should at least give the people the leeway kahit isang buwan man lang so that they can pay their dues. Okay? Lalo na yung mga Indiano. Kasi for sure, yung mga tao na walang pambayad, mahihirapan silang magbayad kung wala silang sisweldo o wala silang sahod. So, yun. Ano pa ba? So, yung mga nabanggit ko guys, those are the provisions in the executive order from the executive secretary, Salvador Medialdea, and it's signed by the president himself, Rodrigo Roa Duterte. So guys, just to recap, okay, yung enhanced community quarantine features the following provisions. Number 1, classes are suspended. Number 2, work is suspended except on some other private establishments like BPO companies, food and manufacturing, supermarkets, fast food chains, healthcare services, and other industries must not be covered by this enhanced community quarantine. Another thing is the suspension of mass public transportation. And also, another thing is the mass gatherings must be prohibited. So, wala mo ng gala, wala mo ng mga gatherings or ano pa man, even masses. And people must be strictly at home. So, yun yung nabanggit ko na mga major na mga features or provisions sa Enhanced Community Quarantine Executive Order. Okay? So, yun lamang po guys. I would appreciate if you could like this video and share us your comment on the about the video. If you have something to share, kung meron kayong gustong ipabatid, okay? And by the way, I apologize if medyo broken yung Tagalog ko, guys. I'm a Bisaya kung dako. All right? But I'm sure you could understand what I'm talking about here. And I hope you will enjoy watching this video, and most of all, you should be informed of what's going on sa bansa natin, okay? Because this COVID-19 really affects us, not only here in Metro Manila, not only in Luzon, but the entire Philippines. So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? Huwag kayong magkalimot na mag-subscribe sa aking channel. And I will see you on my next video. Peace.